Base, the final frontier. And he's walking through life. And one day the kid comes up a year later and goes, hey, man, you're into dope and pills, man. How about some cocaine? Cocaine? What would it make you do? Well, man, I mean, we're talking Rush City here. You just take it, put it on a little spoon. It's just real normal. We'll roll it up in a crisp $100 bill and stick it in there, and then you just snort it up into your nose. It's just real normal. It's a real normal thing to do. Just snort it right up there into your nose. It'll be great. You'll just get incredible rush. It'll be beautiful. Well, my father says I snort cheeseburgers, so I guess I'll try that. Okay. For about 20 minutes, and then crash city. Now you're on that. And finally, a couple of years later, you're so wasted out of your mind. A kid comes up and goes, hey, man, you're into dope, pills, and cocaine. How about heroin? Well, what would it make you do? Well, it's just real normal. You just take this real long hypodermic needle and you just stick it right in your body. It'll be real normal. It'll be real neat, real fun. It'll be real fun. I just take a hypodermic needle, you stick it in your body. Oh, boy, that really sounds really normal to me and real fun, too. Okay. And that is called death. That's the way the devil works. He appeals to the lower nature, and he starts slow, and he gets harder and harder and harder. He'll show you the lady on the black velvet label of the billboards of North America. He'll show you a girl who on the scale of 1 to 10 is about a 27 in beauty, but he'll never show you the same girl 5 years down the road after she's put that stuff down her throat for years and years and years, and she's over in a corner somewhere in a gutter, face down, wiped out, slash marks all over her body, wasted on alcohol, just about dead. You pick her face out of the gutter, you pull her wallet out of her purse, open it up. She looks like she's about 73, and her wallet says that she's about 29. He'll never show you that girl. He'll never show you the end result. He just makes sin look like it's normal and it's a lot of fun, but he doesn't show you the end result. He appeals to your lower nature, drags until you're in the gutter, and he steps on you and leaves you there to die. That's the way the devil works. He appeals to one's lower nature, if it's through music, if it's through whatever. I've seen kids who at the age of 12 years old love Jesus Christ with all their heart, never involve themselves in any wacky activities, but through the music that they continue to put themselves under, and that message continually going into their subconscious, eventually at the age of 16 and 17, they are a 180-degree different person from what they were when they were 12 and 13 in their beliefs, in their actions, in their lifestyle. Why do a lot of kids listen to rock music? I believe because it appeals to one's lower nature, first of all. Second reason why I believe a lot of kids listen to rock music is because of peer pressure. Now, moms and dads, you have got to be sensitive to this issue, this area. This is a very real area. I won't ask for a show of hands, but I just challenge moms and dads in this room. How many of you have been by the local high school when the final dismissal bell of the day rang? In a 30-second dismissal bell, I don't know how kids do this, they get from their classroom to their locker, combination of the lock, opened, books in, books out, coat out, locker closed, lock put back on, out the door while the bell's still ringing. I don't know how they do this. I mean, the moment the bell starts ringing at the end of the day, exit doors from all over the building slam against the brick walls, and kids are just running. They are just booking out of that classroom, out of that school. They're all running, and I always ask the question, why are they all running? Are they all late for work? I mean, they're just booking, you know? And 14 guys jam into one Volkswagen. They turn the radio up as loud as it'll go. I'll tell you why they've been running, because they've been without their rock music for 7 hours. They're just about to go into cold turkey, having to kick this incredible habit. They're freaking out of their minds. That's why they're running to their cars to get to the music. So they jump in the Volkswagen, 19 of them. They turn the thing up as loud as it'll go. They're driving on the street, the freeway, mouthing the words as the decimals are just blamming them right, just blasting them out of the entire car. And there's this little Christian under 14 bodies in the back seat, and he goes, "Excuse me, I do not listen to rock music." Now, I'm going to tell you who's going to be eating for dinner that night. That dude is dead. Why? Because of peer pressure. I know young people who listen to this stuff who don't even want to listen to it. They're trying to stay up with all their friends. Peer pressure is real. Third reason why a lot of kids listen to rock music, I believe, is because they're lonely. They're lonely. It is a lonely world out there. 55% of all marriages in North America now end in divorce. There are approximately 10 million single-parent homes in North America. So many young people walk home at the end of a day at school. They walk into the front door of their house. If it's a little third-story flat somewhere, or an apartment somewhere, or a big, beautiful mansion somewhere. Because this problem crosses all races, all social stratas. It attacks everybody. And they come home at the end of the day, and Dad's been gone for years, and Mom's at her second or third job of the day, just trying to get enough together to put food on the table. That young man or that young lady walks into an empty home as four walls scream silence at him. I had a mother walk up to me not too long ago, and she said, "Wilkerson, would you please tell me something? Would you please tell me why it is when I get home at the end of the day, 8:30 at night, my 15-year-old boy has all the lights in the house turned on. All the closet lights are turned on. Porch lights on, garage lights on. All the lights, everything, all the lights, shower light, every light, all the lights are on. Why is it that both televisions are on? They're on different channels. How come all three stereos are going with different music on each stereo, cranked up as loud as it'll go? How come, Wilkerson, the microwave is on, nothing is in it? Why is it that everything in our home that can turn on is turned on, including my 15-year-old boy? Why?" I said, "Mom, as best as I can see it, it's probably because of the fact that your boy is lonely. He's come home at the end of the day again when no one's there to greet him. He's by himself. He's alone. He feels lonely. And all the music and all the noise and all the lights, it makes it feel like a party. It makes it feel like somebody's there. That's probably why, Mom. In fact, men and women, tonight, I want you to know that I know young people who have literally invited the top rock stars of our nation into their living room, into their bedrooms, through the medium of rock music, whether it be on a record or through the local radio station. They have invited these rock stars and the local DJs into their bedrooms to be their older brothers and sisters because they're alone, they're lonely. And I tell you, I know young people who can tell you more about the local DJ, where he goes to eat, what he does on the weekends, who he's living with, what kind of dope he smokes. They can tell you more about the local DJ than they can about their granddad on their father's side. Why? Because they're lonely. They want somebody with them. I want to say this tonight from the deep of my heart. Young person, if you walked into this room tonight or you're listening to this presentation by video, I want you to know right now that if you have been alone, if you're by yourself, I say with all of my heart, you are not alone tonight. Jesus Christ said in his word, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will be with you at all times. When the rest of the world has walked away, when all of your friends said, I don't need you anymore, and you're all by yourself, I want you to know that your older brother in heaven longs to wrap his arm of love around your life and hold you to himself. He won't leave you. He loves you. Hallelujah.